Hi.
Welcome to another Analysis Cloud demo. In this video, I show you how it is possible to display PDFs in your Power BI reports and dashboards. The steps for this are outlined as follows. 1. If your PDFs file is stored in SharePoint, then create a new column in that library location. 2. Create a 3-action flow to populate that column. 3. Create a one-screen Canvas app with the PDFs viewer control. Populate it with one line of code. 4. Include that Canvas app in your Power BI report using Power BI Desktop. Here, we can see the rendered PDFs file in my Power BI Service report. It is a PDFs containing one image of the Holy Mary of God. I would suggest not creating a multi-screened Canvas app for this, as the user will be using the Power BI report to see visualizations rather than looking for an app experience. For distributing PDFs, simply sharing the link or uploading to a Teams channels file is perfectly adequate. So, due consideration must be given to avoiding putting PDFs on a Power BI report, and only use one-page PDFs. 2. Power BI reports are for quick visual points of interest for busy executives. If you have your PDF file located in SharePoint, you can create a column to hold the binary version of your file. This is required so that the file can be rendered in the PDF viewer control in your Canvas app. When creating a column in your SharePoint library, choose column type of multiple lines of text, and set the Allow Unlimited Length in Document Libraries to Yes. We now create a Power Automate flow to populate that column. We have 3 actions. When an item or file is modified, this SharePoint action is the trigger for the flow and is set on the folder location the file is in. Next, we have the Get File Content action. We use the identifier value from the trigger action. Next is the Update File Properties action. The ID field is populated from the trigger action. The user-created PDF string field is populated with a formula as follows. When I upload the PDF file, the flow is triggered, and we can now see the user-created column has been populated with a string for that file's row. We now move to the Canvas app. On the screen, I insert the PDF viewer control and expand it to fill the screen. The document property is filled using the formula as shown. The app has a new data source added connecting to the SharePoint library containing the PDF file. The formula filters on the document's library data source connection on the name of the file. As it returns a table type, I have to additionally use the first function to return a row only. On that row, I then retrieve the PDF string property. This returns the value in that user-created column. The data source should be refreshed subsequent to making changes to it. I save the changes, and we see the formula returns the rendered PDF. Note the document parameter used here contains a string, not a URL. Other demo videos online will describe how an appres URL can be used instead. That URL call is returning the contents of a PDF. Building that URL is an inordinately difficult task and is a hack and, thus, not a recommended or suggested method. In order to avoid that, the flow method in this video is used instead. Another alternative method that I examined used PCF controls. These are citizen-built custom controls using code-first methods. I tried using 3, but all of them failed, and for different reasons. And all of them involved managing solutions, component dependencies, and brought with them additional security tasks, which not only had to be built but brought with them an ongoing maintenance burden. Ultimately, they all returned security warnings from Microsoft and were blocked despite them being allowed to be listed in the PCF gallery. So their installation is not straightforward either. So, a truly frustrating experience. A prayer to the Holy Mother of God was called for. As you can see demonstrated in the video, I am attempting to install and use these PCF controls without success. So, finally, we move to Power BI. I add the Canvas app control to my report using Power BI Desktop. I publish it to a workspace. Here the service is shown with the app and the PDF displaying. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. And remember, I love you all.